Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Los Angeles Dodgers.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today's starting pitcher, Tyler Glasnow.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Brendan Donovan, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one.
First pitch, 7-11.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Next one off the plate inside, and that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And that's through there for a strike. Liner, caught at second. And let's take a look at the lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Ivan Herrera.
Tops on the team in batting average, Boog. A guy who's showing off some excellent bat-to-ball ability when he digs in at the plate. You know, that's useful if your team needs to get an inning going, get a leadoff man on. But it's also incredible to have a guy like that in the lineup because he's a run producer who can drive in runs if you've got guys on base already. So he's a huge piece in this lineup.
Pop dump. Rojas makes the catch, and there's 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Alec Burleson.
Now here is Alec Burleson. Glasnow, 31 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2011. First pitch misses.
No, that's a ball.
2 out, space is empty. And a foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Two outs. And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Now a screamer into the outfield. That's a base hit. And after grinding through that at bat, he gets the best of him.
He was all over that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise, he put a great swing on it.
So a man at first. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Breaking ball inside. And that's ball 1.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
And the pitch. That misses the zone, and that's ball 2. And that's outside.
3-0.
And that's through there for a strike. And the count is 3-1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Conforto drops into the glove, and that is that. So one left for the Cardinals. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. And we're back. And today's starter, Riley O'Brien. What do we have on him?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
On the ground. Win. And he'll be safe at first.
Waste no time there. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Mookie Betts. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. O'Brien throws to first. And he dives back in safely. That's a strike.
0-1.
Ruiz on at first. Nobody out. That's in there. 0-2 now.
0-2 count. Both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That one misses, and that is ball 1. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner at first with no outs here. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Way back there. Long gone. His 12th of the season. It's 2-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself at bat after at bat. He's that confident. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter. But that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through it.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Another solid power season. That one misses in the dirt.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first?
Well, it's hard to know exactly if it's nerves or not, but he just doesn't have it right now. Those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves and use that as a competitive edge to try to jump on him even more.
2-0. On the ground, right side, Donovan. And Freeman is retired. Take a look at the lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Andy Pajes.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in.
Will Smith in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. To the right side. Handles, throws to first, and they get the out on Smith.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Max Muncy.
2 down, bases empty. Muncy digs in. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Well, he got away with the mistake right there. A curveball that backed up a little bit, stayed high in the zone. You won't want to throw that one again.
Next offering way off the plate. And there's a foul ball. One, two now. And that's in the dirt. Swings and misses, struck him out. Mookie Betts brings the noise on this home run. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Back here in L.A., now here is Lars Nootbaar.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Glass now, back to work. Swinging a foul straight back. And that misses. Ball one. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes he'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
Check swing, called strike. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Swinging at ball 4 that was off the outside edge.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That's in there. It's 0-1.
With Glasnow pitching today, I think about how intimidating it must be to face this guy. He's not just a tall pitcher. He's a 6'8" flamethrower, and that's not a comfortable experience for any lineup.
Next offering is fouled back. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. Glasnow ready and deals. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Batting second, third baseman, Thomas Sajazi.
So digging in, Thomas Sajazi. Glasnow picks the first. Wynn dives back in safely.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
In the dirt. to second, and he's out.
You know, Boog, this is the part of the game that oftentimes is overlooked. This is the grunt work. Great job of the catcher using his body to deaden that pitch, keeps it close, and then throws a strike down to second. Hats off.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strike.
And a foul ball. That's off the mark, and now 3-1. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Freeman makes the catch, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cardinals nothing. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Now it's the right fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1. Ripped into left center, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting 7.
And here is Michael Conforto. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. And ball 1. Hernandez aboard here at first with nobody out. Fought off foul. Not close with that one, and it's 2-2. And there's a ball.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
Grounder might be 2. Donovan for 1. Back to first, and that is a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
So 2 down now, and here is Andy Pajes. That one in there across the letters. Outside low, and the count is 1-1. Inside, just missed. Fouls one off. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
So now 3-2. Fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Man, that was a pretty good battle to play, and I'll tell you, it feels pretty good as a hitter when you grind out a hit like that.
Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it was a double all the way.
So runner at second, 2 down. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Miguel Rojas. Got it started a little too early. Strike
No
1.
ball. 1 strike.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. On the ground to third. The throw to first, and the inning is over. 1 left for L.A. as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Top half of the 3rd inning, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Pedro Pajes. And there's a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Next offering is foul back. That's to third. Tosses across to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the 3rd. So up next, Victor Scott. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One out, base is empty. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-1. That one missing inside. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Donovan stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that one hammered. Pajes makes his way towards it. Hot Steps over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So, runner at second, 2 down. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Outside low, ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swings here and blasts one left field. And this one looks like trouble. The run comes in from second, and it's a 1-run game.
Now batting.
Well, this one started with a bad jump, a bad read off of the bat. He ends up having to try to leap out of desperation, can't come down with it, and it turned into extra bases.
Man at second here with 2 away. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. On the ground right side, Freeman. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Esteury Ruiz.
Esteury Ruiz.
And a swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Next offering is in for a strike. Chopper right side. Donovan whips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting. Shortstop. Mookie Betts.
Now it's Mookie Betts. He's already homered here in this one.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, Gold Gloves, and everything else you can think of. Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing and a ground ball. Zips it across. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting. The first baseman. Freddie Freeman.
2 outs, base is empty. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. 0 for 1 so far. That's in for a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the...
And it stays fair. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
They really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair, but it just barely sneaked in there.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. That one misses, and that's ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position.
He hasn't wanted to challenge him. Both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. next offering upstairs. Max Muncy up next for the Dodgers. That one the other way. Over to first. And they get the out on Smith. And that is the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cardinals 1. Back here at Dodger Stadium, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Wilson Contreras. That's towards center. Pajes settles underneath it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Nootbaar. Next up for the Cardinals. Struck out swinging his first time. Nootbaar in his 4th year, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2018. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball, still 0-2. One down, base is empty.
Ball.
See ya. Strikes him out for the 2nd time today. So digging in, Mason Wynn. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that misses. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Smith gets it to first. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing across here this half. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Dodgers 2 and the Cardinals 1. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Here comes Max Muncy. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Fouled off to the right.
You know, these Dodgers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Nice curveball for a strike.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
One and two.
Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
Now 1-1. Back to the mound. He's got it. Gets it to first, and Hernandez is out.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael.
The batter will be Michael Conforto. He hit into a double play his first time up. There's a strike.
Oh. 1-1.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Off the plate. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Just off the outside part of the plate. Andy Pajes to bat next. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Andy Pajes getting ready to hit. Doubled in his first AB. That's too low, and it's 1-0.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. So the Dodgers leave 1. They lead it 2-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Thomas Sajazi. Glass now back to work. Foul ball there.
You know, these Cards, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They have yet to draw a walk, and that's a stat that can go both ways. Credit the pitcher or question the offense's approach. But either way, 0 free passes in this one, and that's making it tough to get anything going.
Swings through that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Oh, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Pajes in the box now. No balls and a strike.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Next pitch, not close, up high. Right side, Rojas. To first, and the first two set down in the top of the fifth.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder Victor Scott.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Victor Scott. His first at-bat was a strikeout. In the air, right field. Hernandez ranging after it. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. And we're back. Miguel Rojas at the plate. Ball one there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Sonny Gray preparing to come on if needed. Palante warming up as well.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And that misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. That one fouled off. The next offering misses. Full count now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Riley O'Brien is done, and a decent effort considering he's normally a reliever. Back with the new pitcher in a minute. New pitcher on now, Sonny Gray.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And next is the designated hitter, Esteury Ruiz. 1 for 2. There goes the runner. Swing and a miss.
0-1.
Throw to second.
Such a quick and fast swing of emotions right there. You get the runner on with the walk, which is great, but then he picks a bad pitch to go on, and you just erase the free pass that you were issued. I understand you want to be aggressive. You want to try to get in the scoring position, but you just have to be a little smarter there.
One down, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line, and that will drop foul. Here's the 0-2. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Upstairs. And the count is even, 2-2.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
That misses, and it's a full count.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. And he walked him. It wasn't easy, but he earned that walk after a long at-bat.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
One down. Here's Mookie Betts now. He's already homered in this game. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
One strike.
Man at first, one away. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Safe at second with a stolen base. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. Mookie Betts down on strikes.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And here's Freddie Freeman. Close, but called a ball. And that is ball one. Ruiz at second with two down. Fouled off left side. Into center and a base hit. Ruiz headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up an RBI. Pitch was on the outside. Didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Runner at first with 2 away. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's grounded out a couple of times. And first offering is fouled off. And that's down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Lined into left center, base hit. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you've got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Two outs, a couple of base runners at first and second. Swings through that one for strike 2.
This guy's sink has so much drop at it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
On the ground right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, inning over, and it could have been worse. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single, and this is now a 3-1 ball game. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And that's outside. And a big swing and a miss.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Outside low, and the count is 2-2. That's out to center field. Pajes makes the grab, one away.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Pereira in the box with one away as he takes ball one. The Cards trailing by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And another ball. Misses off the plate. And now 3-0.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
And that's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner on at first with one gone. Alec Burleson next up for the Cardinals. Nice stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals 1. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And that skips in the dirt. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez up and loosening in the pen. Granillo also throwing. Two balls, no strikes to count. And that's in for a strike. He swings and fouls one off. Ripped on a line. And it's caught for the out.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Sonny Gray with the strikeout.
Up next,
2 down, bases empty. Andy Pajes will hit next. Up and in, ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And that will end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 7th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals 1. Top of inning number 7. And now the first baseman, Wilson Contreras. And that one fouled off. On the ground. And foul ball.
That's a ball.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
1-2 to Contreras. Fastball is outside. And that's outside. And now 3-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. That'll be it for Glasnow. Really solid performance out of him as he leaves with a slim lead. We'll take a break. New arm when we get back. A new pitcher in the game, Brock Stewart.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
So up next, Lars Nootbaar, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 1. Stewart, in his 4th year, 33 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Late on that fastball.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Lace down the line. This looks like extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Really important at bat coming up now.
1 out, runner at second. And now the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Fastball for a strike. And that is out of play. Tying run at the plate. Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He'll score. It's an RBI single. They trail by 1. It's 3-2.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now up for St. Louis, Thomas Sajazi. And that's off the outside edge. Ball 1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Wynn stands at first with 1 out. just missed. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Pedro Pajes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Right through there for a strike. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 3-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way on.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Brock Stewart won't go any further, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Alex Vesia. This southpaw's been really good against left-handed hitters. Two on, 1 out. Pedro Pajes next up for the Cardinals.
I'm curious how he decides to attack on the mound. This guy at the plate has been great hitting under pressure this year.
Off the mark there, and it's 1-0.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
So the tying run at second. Just a weak fly ball this time. Squeezes it. Now a long throw to first.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Here's the center fielder, Victor Scott. 0 for 2 in this one. That's outside. 1-0. Activity in the bullpen for the Dodgers. Jody Stanley looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Bonda getting cranked up as well. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Ryan Fernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Miguel Rojas now at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Miguel Rojas.
There's a strike. 95 of that one. Outside, and 1-1. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. On to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone. And for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
Ruiz stands in now and watches strike one. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side in the seventh. Dodgers down in order, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Back here at Chavez Ravine, all set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. Garcia back to work. Cut on and lifted in the air. Hernandez settles underneath it. Brings it in. One away. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Alex Vesia done for the night. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Anthony Banda into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ivan Herrera. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Here's the Cardinal DH, Alec Burleson, 1 for 3. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
One ball. No
Lefty
strike.
continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen.
That's a ball. 2 balls. No strike.
Pitch is in there, and it's 2-1.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a foul out of play. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Hanging in there pretty good against the lefty.
This one high in the air to left center. Conforto. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. And the right-hander back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-2. And foul ball. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Will Smith to the plate.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Swing and a miss, strike 1. And that one in the air center field. Scott pulls it down, and there are 2 outs.
Now batting, third baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Max Muncy. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Inside, and now 2-0. Strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. Line drive, makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing for the offense that time. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jody Stanley. A chance at his first save of the year.
Number 10.
Well, 1-run game, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That pitch in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Brings it in, and there's 1 down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Nootbaar in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Next pitch is outside. Sets him down looking. Now only
thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one? That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
One out left for the Cardinals. And up next for St. Louis, Mason Wynn. The shortstop takes the ball. Late swing fouled off. Hit to second, and this should do it. And that one handled. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.